Hello everyone, my name is Chip. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty has just been released. Yes, the Kamigawa you knew and loved growing up is long gone, and it has been replaced with a cyberpunk world. It is still littered with ninjas and samurais, but it looks like what I imagine our world would look like if 99 Luftballons was everyone's favourite song and stayed everyone's favourite song through the various releases of Blade Runner. So in today's Mono White Taxes list, I'm playing a few of the Neon Dynasty cards. In the main deck today, we're running Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. It's a white land that enters untapped and doubles as a conditional removal spell. Also running 4 copies of Spirited Companion, a 2-mana 1/1 dog, who, as well as being a very good boy, is an enchantment creature that draws as a card when it enters the battlefield. And Lion Sash, a 2-mana 1/1 artifact creature that's also an equipment. For 1 mana, it can exile a card from a graveyard. If that card's a permanent, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. And with the reconfigure mechanic, we can equip it to another one of our creatures, and that creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on our Lion Sash. So this is White's version of Scavenging Ooze, but because it's an equipment, we can tutor for it with Stoneforge Mystic, and because it's a creature, we can also vial it in, and it is immune to Thalia's tax. All upside here. And finally in the sideboard, I'm testing 2 copies of Banishing Slash. Banishing Slash is a 2-mana sorcery that can destroy an artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. And if we control an artifact and an enchantment, we create a 2/2 white samurai token with vigilance. I'm really pumped to see this card in action because not only is it an incredibly flexible answer to a great many threats, leaving a 2/2 body behind as an upside without giving anything back to an opponent has me comparing this card to Skyclave Apparition. And that's today's deck. Now, in the interest of transparency, I will admit that I'm actually recording this intro after the league because the day I recorded this league was the day I got my COVID booster, and while I am vaxxed to the max and ready to tax, the vaccine has left me exhausted. So if I do sound a bit flat in today's video, that's why. Now, just a reminder, if you enjoyed this video by leaving a like, that lets me know this is more of the content you'd like to see. And if you could do me a huge favor and let me know in the comments down below what Neon Dynasty cards you are excited to see, I would greatly appreciate it because so many cards got released and I think I only noticed about 6 of them. And with that, let's get on with the games.
Round 1.
All right, we've won the die roll. Let's go first. Let's mulligan this one. Guess we can keep this one. Put the Kaldra to the bottom. In the face of Loris, let's go Horizon Canopy, Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Verdant Catacombs, and they pass. Let's run out Aether Vial, swing in for 1. Pass it there. They crack Verdant Catacombs. Godless Shrine, okay. This hammer. Swamp, Bone Shards. Takes out our Esper Sentinel. Okay, let's go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's go Plains, Esper Sentinel, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. This could be an Asmore food deck, couldn't it? Makes sense with their creature configuration. They play a Swamp, Bloodghast returns. Smuggler's Copter. Are they paying the 1? Sure are. They're just passing. Aether Vial puts in a Giver of Runes. Go to our turn. Aether Vials will tick up. Let's just cast Spirited Companion. Draw a card. Play Horizon Canopy. Swing in for 1. They can crew the Smuggler's Copter, can't they? Yeah, I forgot about that. All right. I'll wear it. Opponent gets to loot. Lingering Souls. Okay, well, we're just going to pass it then. Soul Ripper. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, it gets +1/+1 counter, and it gains menace until end of turn. Okay, but it is a vehicle, so we're versing like Orzhov vehicles then. Interesting. Crewing their Smuggler's Copter. Hits us for 3. Getting to loot. Concealed Courtyard to the bin. Down to 13. Marsh Flats. Gravecrawler. So Soul Ripper will be able to be crewed then. Let's go to our turn. In the end step, put in Stoneforge Mystic. Might actually have to be Batterskull here. Batterskull might do enough. Although when it attacks, they get to sacrifice. So it's kind of got to be Kaldra, doesn't it? Go to our turn. Let's tick up both Aether Vials. Back up Stoneforge is good. So I think we just pass then. No attacks. And it cracks the Marsh Flats. Fatal Push on Giver of Runes. Okay. Casts Thoughtseize. So what do we value more? Batterskull or Kaldra? Activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic. The Batterskull. Put the Batterskull into play. Sure, they take my Kaldra. They crew up the Smuggler's Copter. They crew up the Soul Ripper. They swing in. They get to draw and discard. Inquisition. They can choose to sacrifice if they want to. They do. So then let's go to blocks, put Stoneforge and Germ in front of the Soul Ripper. Yep, opponent's going to kill the Germ. We stay at 13. They get Loris to hand. Go to our turn. Aether Vials can stay where they are. Play Horizon Canopy. Pass the turn there, I guess. They play a land, getting back the Bloodghast. Crew the Smuggler's Copter. Swing in, on drawing and discarding. Inquisition goes away. Let's block the Gravecrawler. We're down to 10. They crack Verdant Catacombs, themselves a swamp, run out Loris. Get another Smuggler's Copter. Oh dear. Well, I guess we put Batterskull back to hand. Hurts as though, down to 8. Go to our turn. Aether Vials staying where they are. Flagstones helps. Let's pass the turn there. No attacks. They cast Lingering Souls. Oh dear. Crew the Smuggler's Copter. Crew the Smuggler's Copter. They swing in with the Flyers. I guess we just take it. I mean, we can crack to draw, can't we? That doesn't cost us any life. Let's run out a Spirited Companion to draw. Plains. Okay. They ditch another land. So we're down to 2. Stitches Supplier. Okay. Carrion Feeder. Good to know. So we're not gaining life this turn. Well, still put the Batterskull in the play. It's just good form. Go to our turn. Aether Vials staying where they are. Let's play Plains. Let's crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Aether Vial. Let's crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Stoneforge Mystic, which means we're dead. Okay, scoop it up. Upsetting. Well, Kataki, Rest in Peace, and Auriok Champion all seem good. Banishing Slash also seems pretty good too. We can cut Wisps, Hand Hate deck, trim the Aether Vials, trim a few Thalias. Let's go. Let's go first. Good hand, players. It'll do. We'll keep. Plains, Esper Sentinel, pass. Godless Shrine, untapped. Luminarch Veteran, okay. They pass to us. Field of Ruin, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get Batterskull. Pass the turn there. Mutavault. Thoughtseize, okay. Are you paying the 1 opponent? You are. Well, what are you going to take? I've got 2 good targets. They take the Batterskull. Okay, they think they can win the race. Go to our turn. Ghost Quarter, Stoneforge Mystic, Kaldra into play. Go to combat, swing in for 5. Opponent takes it down to 11, pass the turn there. Prismatic Ending, cast with 1 color, paying the 1. Okay, deals with my Kaldra. Go to my turn. Spirited Companion. Think it's just a Rest in Peace turn. Go to combat, swing in for 1, pass the turn there. Swamp from our opponent. Thoughtseize. Are you paying the 1? They are. Sure, take whatever you want. Take the Solitude. Okay. Carrion Feeder. Pretty laughable now. Pass the turn there. Let's lead on Spirited Companion. Draw a card. Ghost Quarter our Field of Ruin. Get ourselves a Plains. Run out another Esper Sentinel. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. They take it down to 8. Pass the turn there. Bloodghast. Okay. They gain a life. Swinging in for 1. Sure, let's block with a Spirited Companion and see what happens. All right, they sacrifice the Bloodghast. It gets exiled. They eat our Spirited Companion. That's fine by me, to be honest. Kataki's War's Wage, which hurts us more than our opponent right now. Let's just run out Stoneforge. Let's get a Lion Sash. No attacks, pass the turn. Concealed Courtyard, another copy of Bloodghast. They gain a life, no attacks, and they pass. Let's run out Thalia. Sure, let's start swinging in for 2 here. Take it down to 8, pass the turn. They swing in, we're just going to take it. Down to 18. Prismatic Ending on the Rest in Peace. Okay, they're paying the Esper Sentinel taxes. Sounds good to me. That's what Lion Sash is for. They sack the Bloodghast. Play a Marsh Flats. Bloodghast comes back, they gain a life. Sack it again. Go to our turn. Another Skyclave. Well, I guess it's just Lion Sash pass. Is it? All right, they crack the Marsh Flats, getting the Bloodghast back. Just go to combat, really get in there for 4. Yeah, didn't think you'd be blocking. Down to 5, pass the turn. Swing in, no blocks. Down to 14, go to our turn. Goodness sake, it's turn 9 and I would love another land. Well, let's just go to combat. Swing in with these. Sure, they're animating Mutavault, which eats a Stoneforge. Okay, pass the turn there. Swing in for 6, we're going to take it. Put a +1/+1 counter on Carrion Feeder. Let's eat the Bloodghast. They play their fetch land. They crack it down to 1. There's a big old board wipe. Lingering Souls. Okay, you gonna let us draw? They're not. In the end step, let's just eat that Lingering Souls. Go to our turn. That's a land. So they block these 2, and then they take 3, which kills them. Horizon Canopy, Skyclave, take out the Luminarch Veteran. They sacrifice it, go to combat, swing in with everything, and they scoop it up there. Very nice. Do we want Wisps back in? I think I like our configuration. Keeping this one. Swamp, Carrion Feeder. Okay, let's go to our turn. Eiganjo, Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn. Stitches Supplier. They mill a bunch. Gravecrawler to the bin. They sacrifice the Stitches Supplier. Mill a bunch more. Another Gravecrawler to the bin. Marsh Flats. They crack it. Swamp. Okay. Casts Gravecrawler. They're attacking for 2. We'll just take it. Now we'll go to our turn. Flagstones, Auriok Champion. Pass the turn there. So now they need to use a Prismatic on that, which means they probably won't have one for the Kaldra. Godless Shrine untapped. Smuggler's Copter, are you paying the 1? No attacks and they pass. Let's go Horizon Canopy, run out Esper Sentinel, gain a life. Let's run out Giver of Runes, gain a life. We'll just pass the turn there. They crew the Smuggler's Copter, swing in for 3. Discards a Thoughtseize. Down to 17. Prismatic Ending on the Auriok. Okay, we're going to get to draw 1. Another Esper Sentinel's good. Let's go to our turn. Skyclave's also very good. Horizon Canopy. Let's run out Stoneforge this turn. Let's grab Batterskull. Let's run out another copy of Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. No attacks. And opponent scoops it up there. Can't beat that Batterskull. Really happy with how that went, actually. All right.
Round 2.
Alrighty, we've lost the die roll. Opponent has Loris. I think this is an alright hand. Let's keep. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Flagstones, Giver of Runes, pass. Arid Misa. Okay, Rift Bolt suspended, so maybe just a burn deck then. Let's go to our turn. Stoneforge is cool. Let's go Plains. Do we run out Stoneforge now? I guess we do. Let's get Batterskull. Pass the turn there. And it cracks the Arid Misa. Sacred Foundry tapped. Okay, no idea. I assume it's burn, but no idea. Rift Bolt comes off suspend. Goes after our Giver of Runes. Well, let's try and give Stoneforge pro red. That worked. Opponent plays an Inspiring Vantage. Lightning Helix is our face. Okay. Skewers the critics on our face. Works for me. Go to our turn. Let's just play Plains. Pass the turn there. Monastery Swiftspear. Swings in, hey. Sure, I'll activate Stoneforge. Put Batterskull into play. Let's see what happens. Well, it's a creature now. Let's block the Swiftspear. Cast Lightning Bolt. Targeting the germ. Okay. Bolt resolves. Let's Solitude. Get rid of the Swiftspear. Solitude goes away. The germ has survived for now. Down to 1 card in hand. Okay. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. They take it. We're back up to 18. Run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn. And opponent scoops it up there. Can't beat the Batterskull.
Robot too good.
Well, we're going to bring in the Barringtons. We're going to bring in the Auriok Champions. I think that's all we want for burn. I think we cut the Spirited Companions, cut a Wisp, cut a Thalia. All right, opponent gets to go first this time. We are definitely keeping this hand. Arid Misa, they crack it. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Monastery Swiftspear, okay. They swing in for 1. Gonna take it down to 19. Go to our turn. Esper Sentinel 2. Let's go Plains. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Arid Misa. They crack it. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Down to 14. And they're burning themselves a lot to burn us a little. Smash to smithereens. On my Aether Vial. Okay. 3 damage to me. Down to 16. Swing in for 2. Let's go to our turn. Solitude's good. Eiganjo. Auriok Champion. Pass the turn there. Inspiring Vantage. Path to Exile. Let's evoke Solitude, getting rid of the Esper Sentinel. Gonna gain a life. Gonna exile the Monastery Swiftspear. Back up to 15. Opponent ramped as a land, which is nice of them.
Thanks.
Lightning bolts our face. Light up the stage. Goblin Guide and Searing Blaze. Okay. Let's go to our turn. Oh, okay. Well, Horizon Canopy. Auriok Champion. Giver of Runes. Would you like to gain a life, sir? Why, don't mind if I do, sir. Yes. Back up to 13. Pass the turn there. With a really good top deck. Mountain from our opponent. Searing Blaze on my Giver of Runes. Okay. I suppose we couldn't have played, if we hadn't played the Giver of Runes and they couldn't Searing Blaze, would have saved us 3 life. We gain a life off the Auriok Champion in any case. Back up to 11. They choose not to swing in. Very wise. Yeah, if we hadn't played Giver of Runes, Searing Blaze would have gone away. Oh, Auriok Champion. Gain another life. Fine choice, sir. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. They're going to scoop. We're going to get Batterskull. Always yes, always yield. And then we'll just pass the turn there. Can we attack? We could attack. Swing in for 1. Now the Kozilek's burn spell would hurt because it would take out our Auriok Champions, but it would also take out the Goblin Guide. And then we have a Batterskull coming down. So I'd be fine with it, to be honest. Rolling Vortex. Okay. So Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage and we can't gain life. And if we cast a spell with no mana, we get dealt 5 damage. Okay. But I think we can hit them harder than they can hit us. They're paying the 1 mana into it. Okay. We'll just let that happen. Field of Ruin. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. Lightning Helix on my Stoneforge Mystic. Let's activate it now. Yep. Opponent activates their Rolling Vortex. Let's put the Batterskull into play. We can't gain life. No attacks and they're passing. I'm going to crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Giver of Runes. Okay. We get hit for 1. Opponent's stopping us gaining life. That's fine. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 10. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. We don't get to gain any life. We get Lion Sash. It's another big attacker, I guess. We can cast this turn. Yeah, I'd say. Run out Lion Sash. Pass the turn there. Rolling Vortex deals a damage to our opponent. Desperately need a Skyclave Apparition. Rift Bolt on my Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. No attacks and they pass to us. Spending a mana to stop us gaining life. That's fair. Forge Tender's cool. So they can't stop the Auriok Champions hitting them. So then they're on 7. And then the Lion Sash can hit them for 4. Puts them to 3. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to combat. Swing in with everything because the germ is vigilant. They're blocking the germ. Eat an Arid Mesa from their bin. Let's eat an Arid Mesa from their bin. They take 5 down to 4. We run out Burrington Forge Tender, which I think means we get them. No life gain for us. They're down to 3. They drew a land, so I'd say we've got it then. Searing Blaze on the Lion Sash. Sacrifice Burrington Forge Tender.
Got 'em.
And opponent scoops it up there. All right, not bad. Good game against Ben.
Round 3.
All right, we lost the die roll. I'm going to keep this hand. No companion revealed from our opponent. Blooded Strand, and they pass. It's just straight up control. Let's go Flagstones, Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there. Hallowed Fountain tapped, pass to us. Thalia is really good. I do want to go Stoneforge, but I think Thalia is super good. Let's go Mishra's Factory, Thalia. Go to combat, swing in for 1. Take it down to 19, pass the 10 there. Plains, Fury, okay. Wipes our board, cracks Flooded Strand, would they? Sahili Rai, okay. Sacred Foundry, so cat combo. Blood Moon, oh dear. All right, Blood Moon happens. I do have basics, but not many. Do have an Aether Vial though, it's nice. Play a Horizon Mountain, pass the turn there. Season Pyro, discards a Fury and a Sahili Rai for a bunch of tokens. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up, Horizon Mountain. Pass the 10. Island, swing in for 4, we take it. Valadar Guardian, okay. Targets the Season Pyro, sure. Go to our turn, Aether Vial ticking up. Ghost Quarter, activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic, get Batterskull, run out Batterskull. Pass the turn there to Fairy Time Raveler, okay. Bouncing the Batterskull, sure. Opponent swings in for 2, we're just going to take it. Go to our turn, Aether Vial ticking up to 3. Kaldra's cool. Let's attempt to cast Batterskull. Resolves. Let's evoke Solitude, ditching a Solitude. Target the Valadar Guardian. That worked. Response to the evoke ability, activate Aether Vial. Flickerwisp, flicker the Solitude. That worked. Okay, good. No attacks. Solitude comes back, takes out the Season Pyro. Pass it there. Teferi ticking up. Another Teferi, okay. I wonder what they do. Is it Aether Vial? Might just be Aether Vial. Nope, just goes for the Batterskull again. I'm more than happy just to spend all of my red mana to cast that. Play a Scalding Tarn, 2 mana, Chalice the Void on 1. Sure, I'm not casting any more 1-drops, I promise. Pass to us. Aether Vial, staying on 3. Ghost Quarter, go to combat, take out Teferi, recast Batterskull, pass the turn, Steam Vents. Fury, okay. We're pretty resilient to Fury. We have enough back end that we're going to keep something. Ephemerate on the Fury would hurt. Okay. Take out Solitude and Flickerwisp. They pass to us. Aether Vial, staying on 3. Flickerwisp. Activate Aether Vial. Flickerwisp. Flicker the Blood Moon. Get my lands back. Activate Stoneforge. Kaldra into play. Swing in with both my artifact creatures, my Phyrexian Germs. They block the Batterskull. Take 5. We gain 4. Then I'm going to sacrifice Ghost Quarter, targeting the Flagstones. Get myself 2 planes. Pass it there. Let Blood Moon come back. Valadar Guardian. Okay. Targets Fury. Fury comes back. What do they hit? Taking out Flickerwisp, Stoneforge, and leaving the Batterskull alive. No attacks, and they pass the turn. Let's keep Aether Vial on 3. Solitude's cool. So I can put the Batterskull on the Kaldra, swing in for 9, or I could just swing now. I think I'm fine just swinging now, because this means they have to have 2 removal spells for the creatures. All right, we hit them down to 9, back up to 21, pass the turn there. Opponent has another Valadar Guardian. Okay, targets the Fury. Cast Solitude. I will also target the Fury. And opponent scoops it up there. All right. Well, suppose Burrington's pretty good. Auriok's pretty good against that combo. Might be it. Spirited Companion goes away. Didn't look like they had much in the way of counterspells. Can ditch 1 Aether Vial, 1 Wisp. Do we need the Lion Sash? That's the question. Do we need it? Probably. Go down to 1 Wisp, I guess. Think we can keep this one. Flooded Strand, they pass. Flagstones, Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there. Crack the Flooded Strand. Getting the plains. All right, looks like it might be another Blood Moon turn, or a Blood Moon game. Scalding Tarn, crack the Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents, untapped. Kataki. Okay. I will pay 1. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Could run out Aether Vial here. It's Ghost Quarter the Flagstones. Plains, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Prismatic Ending on the Aether Vial. Okay, we get to draw off that. Chalice the Void on 1. Okay, well, we have the answer in hand. And now they're taxing themselves. Okay, sure, I'm going to pay 1. Plains, Thalia. Balls in your court, opponent. An interesting game. All right, they have to pay 1 or they sacrifice the Chalice. Yep, Rorgrim Triome. They pass. So we have to pay 1 or else we sacrifice the Esper Sentinel. I will pay 1. Horizon Canopy. Now I could Skyclave the Chalice. It's probably the best move. Chalice goes away. It's attack now. Take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. Hallowed Fountain, untapped. 5 mana. Hard casts a Fury. Yeah, wipes our board. You get nothing back. Swing in for 2. Take it down to 17. Go to our turn. Solitude off the top. Stoneforge off the top. Horizon Canopy. Giver of Runes. Esper Sentinel. Stoneforge next turn. Sounds good to me. Pass it there. They swing in. Let's block. Expressive Iteration. Scalding Tarn. They crack the Scalding Tarn. They are down to 11. Mountain. Let's crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Backup Stoneforge is very good. So as a Giver of Runes. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Stoneforge Mystic. Opponent casts Remand. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. Just gonna get Batterskull here. Run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Castle Vantress. Seasoned Pyromancer. Discarding their entire hand. Drawing 2. Dovin's Veto. Opponent swings in with the Fury. Block with the Giver of Runes. Go to our turn. Auriok Champion, hey? Let's try for Auriok Champion. Resolves. Pass the turn there. Auriok protects us from the combo pretty well. Flooded Strand. Opponent swings all out. This board wipe. Let's just block with the Auriok Champion. Down to 11. Lightning Helix on the Giver of Runes. Let's give Stoneforge Mystic pro white, I think. Pro white, pro red. We've seen they've got Prismatic Ending. Let's go pro white. Crack the Flooded Strand. Get a Plains. Seasoned Pyromancer to draw 2. Okay. We gain a life. Chalice the Void on 1 works for me. Let's put Batterskull into play. Gain a life. Go to our turn. I will pay 1. Barrington Forge Tender as well. I think the correct thing to do is still Stoneforge Mystic. Go get Kaldra. Activate other Stoneforge. Run out Kaldra. Go to combat. Swing in for 9. Chump with a token. Go back up to a healthy 16. Okay, pass the turn there. Chalice, you have to pay 1. I mean, does Kataki bother me? If Kaldra and Batterskull had an upkeep cost of pay 1 or sacrifice, would we still play it? Probably. Fury. Okay. We gain a life. They take out both our Stoneforges. Just seem happy passing there. Pay 1, keep Kaldra, pay 1, keep Batterskull, another 1-drop. Let's just swing in with the Phyrexian Germ that's got the Kaldra on it. No blocks from our opponent. The reason we didn't attack with the Fury is because the double striking from the Fury would kill the Batterskull before we got to gain any life, so there's no point. Teferi Time Raveler. All right, this is going to hurt. Bounces the Kaldra, not the Germ. Okay. No attacks and passes. Let's pay 1 to keep the Batterskull around. Lion Sash is interesting. Let's play it. Opponent remands it. Let's play it again. Pass the turn there. Now we really just need to draw a Solitude or something. That'd really help break the stalemate we are currently in. They're keeping their Chalice. Taking up the Teferi. Runs out another Teferi. Oh dear. Does bounce the Germ token. Okay. Prismatic Ending on the Auriok Champion. Oh dear. It's not looking good. They really drew well. Swings in with almost everything. Let's block with the Lion Sash. Go down to 6. Solitude, please. Pay 1. Hey, we hit the Solitude. Doesn't matter though. No, it doesn't, does it? We hadn't paid for the Batterskull maybe? But yeah, we're dead. Scoop it up. Painful. Stitch the Lion Sash for a Flickerwisp. Run it back like that. Let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Plains, Burrington. Pass. Steam Vents. Tapped. They pass to us. Flagstones, Stoneforge, Kaldra. Pass. Oh, we can get in for 1, can't we? Swing in for 1. Solitude. Okay. Taking out the Burrington. How interesting. Scalding Tarn. So they'd have to take out the Stoneforge Mystic this turn for that to have been worth it. Yep, Fury would do it. Evoked though. It's alright. So they're burning through their resources in their hand. Go to our turn. Field of Ruin. Auriok Champion. Pass. Flooded Strand. They crack. Get an island. Crack the Flooded Strand. It's just a Blood Moon turn. Get a Plains. Looks like a Blood Moon to me. So we need another Plains to unlock our hand.
11 turns of not playing the game later.
Thalia, and that's the game. I really didn't have fun with that.
Round 4.
Alright, we've lost the die roll. Opponent reveals a Loris. We're keeping this hand. Opponent leads Inkmoth Nexus into Springleaf Drum, into an Ornithopter, into an Esper Sentinel. Okay, I guess we're leading Plains into Giver of Runes then. Pass the turn there. So let's say this is hammer time then. They run out Sigarda's Aid. Swinging in. Guess this is a hammer. Looks like a hammer to me. Get domed for 10. Let's run out Ghost Quarter. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Inkmoth Nexus. They swing in. So if we block like this, are we dead to a Shadow Spear? Not quite. Okay. Block like that. Let's give protection from colorless. And it runs out another Esper Sentinel. Skyclave's really good. So we could Skyclave, take out the Sigada's Aid. Let's just play Horizon Canopy, run out Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there. They animate Inkmoth Nexus. They swing in like that. I guess there's nothing we can do about the Inkmoth yet. We could draw Solitude. So then do we want 2 looks at it? Just block the Ornithopter with the Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, Colossus Hammer. They can't pay the 1. What do we draw? Not a Solitude. Let's pay a mana, draw Solitude off the top. Nope, that's game. Okay, damn. So Skyclave would have been the right move there. Kataki's in, Banishing Slash in. Anything else? Is Auriok Champion good? I don't think so. Yeah, nothing else is all that good. I think we ditch Lion Sash here. Wisps? Yeah, I don't hate it. Let's run it back like that. I suppose Wisp was our only flyer. Fingers crossed we don't need that. Let's go first. Let's keep. Let's go Flagstones Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Concealed Courtyard to Pithing Needle. Okay, does name Aether Vial. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's go Plains, Spirited Companion, draw a card. Another Banishing Slash. Okay, pass it there. Plains, Pure Steel Paladin. Okay, and they're passing. Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Skyclave. Let's take out the Pure Steel. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. And takes it. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Okay, target for Banishing Slash. Colossus Hammer, fair. Core Outfitter, okay. Pass to us, Aether Vial ticking up. We can do this, can't we? Horizon Canopy, tap the Flagstones, Ghost Quarter our Flagstones. Get a Plains off the Flagstones. Banishing Slash on the Urza's Saga. Banishing Slash on the Aether Vial. On the Pithing Needle, sorry. Then we're going to activate our Aether Vial. Take out the Core Outfitter with our Skyclave. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Pass the turn there. I really like Banishing Slash. It's a really good card. Another copy of Urza's Saga. Okay. They're just getting Loris to hand. Alrighty. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay on 3. Esper Sentinel. So let's play Horizon Canopy. Let's crack it to draw. Field of Ruin. Okay. Let's crack Horizon Canopy to draw. Solitude. Okay. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 9. Take it down to 7. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga ticking up. Casting Loris. Okay. Plays a Silent Clearing. Passes. Aether Vial can stay on 3. Let's play Field of Ruin. Let's evoke Solitude now. Target the Loris. Loris is gone. Solitude goes away. Let's go to combat. Swing in with absolutely everything. Yep, opponent has a Path to Exile. They're going to get to take out 2 of our things. Get ourselves a Plains. Skyclave goes away. They get an Illusion Token. Illusion Token blocks the other Skyclave. They're down to 4. They have a 2/2. In the end step, let's just target that Urza's Saga. Get our last Plains out of the deck. Pass it there. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Shadow Spear, Sigada's Aid, yeah, and they cast the Shadow Spear, losing them a life, putting it on the Stoneforge Mystic. That's interesting. So now they both trade with our Samurai tokens, or they both eat our Samurai tokens. No attacks and passes. Removal, please. Aether Vial can stay on 3. Ah, there it is. To activate Aether Vial, Skyclave, take out Stoneforge, get in for Xaxes, and opponent's seen enough and scoops it up. All right, sideboard again. I like bringing in the Flickerwisps. Cut 2 Aether Vials. Go down to 1 Aether Vial, I reckon. Hope Kataki gets us there this game. It's a good hand we're going to keep. Would have preferred an Esper Sentinel in there over the Batterskull, but yeah, overall, pretty good hand. They play a Plains into an Ornithopter. And they just pass. Well, we're just going to play a Flagstones and pass. There's a Saga. Okay. Torpor Orb. Cool. No attacks and they pass. Plains. Do we just take out the Urza's Saga here? Is that how we win? Or do we take out the Torpor Orb and then we can start Skyclaving stuff? Let's take out the Torpor Orb, pass it there. Hope we're not dead this turn, because we could be. Sigada's Aid, Hammer does it. There's a Saga ticking up. Marsh Flats, just passing. Okay. Kaldra as well. Let's tap Flagstones for mana, play Flagstones, keep the untapped Flagstones, get our Plains, Skyclave number 1. Take out the Ornithopter, give nothing back. Pass the turn there. They crack the Marsh Flats. Get a Plains. Make a Construct. Now they have a decision to make. Tapping for mana. Okay. Gets themselves a Colossus Hammer. Stoneforge Mystic. It's another Colossus Hammer. Swings in for 3. Well, we'll take it. Go to our turn. Land's good. Let's play it. I think it's Flickerwisp, take out the Construct. How do we lose from here? Pure Steel Paladin, Path to Exile on the Skyclave, 0 mana artifact, equip, swing in. Okay. So no attacks, just passing, 0 mana artifact, Pure Steel Paladin, equips 1 to the Stoneforge Mystic, both to the Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, let's block with the Skyclave. They don't get anything back. Would love a Solitude here to crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Kataki, play Horizon Canopy, run out Kataki, pass the turn there. All right, they can't pay for all of their artifacts. Are they paying for the hammers? They sure are. Swing in, we're gonna block with the Flickerwisp. Go to our turn. Eiganjo, run out Spirited Companion, another Skyclave. Okay, so we take out Pure Steel here, I guess. No, I think they didn't have a land. They didn't have a 0-drop creature. So Skyclave comes down. Does it take out the Stoneforge or the Pure Steel? That is the question. If we take out the Pure Steel, we can chump the Stoneforge, and then we can kill it next turn, and they're really stuck. So then how do we lose from there? With great difficulty. We've got a few good chump blockers, so we take out the Pure Steel. Swing in with Kataki. We get to do that now. Pass it there. They now have to pay for their Colossus Hammers, and they let one go. Okay. Path to Exile on Kataki. Okay, this is great. Get our planes. They swing in. We block with the Spirited Companion. Go to our turn. Thalia 2. Skyclave, take out the Stoneforge. Thalia comes down. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it down to 15. Pass the 10 there. Then we can play Batterskull next turn. And it has another Stoneforge. Okay. Just another Colossus Hammer. Solitude's cool. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 6. Pass the 10 there. Run out Ornithopter. Sigarda's Aid. Sure. Let's cast Solitude. Let's take out the Ornithopter. They don't gain any life. Go to our turn. Our own Stoneforge. Okay. Let's go to combat. Oh, I suppose we could have just won the game there, couldn't we? Well, we're going to swing in. Oh, I don't think we could have actually, but it would have been close with everything. Yep, they're going to block the Solitude, take 6, down to 3. Stoneforge Mystic. We took out the Lion Sash, didn't we? Oh well, we'll just pass it there. Be interested to see if they can get out of this. And they cannot. Taking down Hammer Time. Man, Banishing Slash is so good. I love this card so much. Like the upside of getting a 2/2 is great, but just being able to kill those things is just so good.
Round 5.
Alrighty, lost the die roll. Our opponent gets to go first. I'm going to keep. Hopefully they're on Tron. They play a Wooded Foothills and pass. Okay. Let's lead Field of Ruin and pass, just in case this is some sort of boom bust list. I'd like to keep my only white source if I can. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Rorgrim Triome, another Wooded Foothills. They crack that. Overgrown Tomb. Okay. 5 color nonsense, I guess. Scion of Draco. I see. Well, Horizon Canopy and I guess Stoneforge. Let's get the Kaldra. Past the turn there. Swinging for 4. We're going to take it. Down to 15. Mishra's Factory. Calibrated Blast. Okay. Emrakul, and that's the game. Okay. Scoop it up. Man, that was not fun. I guess it's Auriok Champions, Drannith Magistrates, Rest in Peace Burringtons. I guess we can cut Flickerwisps. Skyclave's probably a bit laughable. Spirited Companions can go away. Run it back like that. All right, let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Opponent leads with a Gemstone Caverns. Let's go Flagstones, Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills, and they pass. Solitude's pretty cool too. Let's play Ghost Quarter Burrington. Go to combat, swing in for 1. Take it down to 19, pass it there. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Get a Rorgrim Triome, Mishra's Factory. They're passing. Let's Ghost Quarter ourselves. Grab a plains. Let's play Horizon Canopy and pass. Scorched Desert. All right, deals 1 damage to us. Opponent passes. Aether Vial. Let's play Mishra's Factory. Let's cast Aether Vial. Pass it there. No attacks. Calibrated Blast. They're paying the 1. They are. All right, we'll let it happen. Scion of Draco. 12 damage to our face. I think we take that. They play a tap land and they pass. Okay, go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Another Mishra's Factory. Well, we'll run it out, and then I guess we pass. Mishra's Factory, passing. Let's cast Solitude. Let's not exile anything. We would love to draw a Stoneforge here. Aether Vial ticking up. Calibrated Blast. They paying the 1. Yeah, okay. Let Calibrated Blast happen. Big old worm. Lots of damage to our face. Sacrifice the Burrington. Prevent damage from the Calibrated Blast. Tick up our Aether Vial. That is the Stoneforge. Let's play the plains. Activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get Lion Sash here. Let's cast Lion Sash. Let's equip it to the Solitude. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Let's eat their Wooded Foothills. And let's eat our Flagstones. Gain 5 up to 10. Pass the turn there. Rose of Chaos. Well, chances of us dying are pretty high. They don't let us draw. They reveal the Calibrated Blast. How much damage? They reveal Rough and Tumble. How much damage is that? It's 8. 8 damage. Okay. They kind of have to hit Solitude then. They do. They hit Solitude. Okay. While we're alive, Bloodstained Mire. They crack it down to 12. Get themselves a mountain. Rough. 2 damage to each creature without flying. Okay. Lion Sash still exists. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial. Do we tick it up? I think we keep it on 2. Esper Sentinel, Horizon Canopy. So we can swing in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can swing in for 8 and we can animate a Mishra's Factory. 9, 10, 11. We can get them down to 1, I think. We have 5 white sources and we can swing in for 3. That adds up. Let's just crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Flagstones, okay. Let's crack a Horizon Canopy to draw. Drannith, okay. Let's run out Esper Sentinel. Let's not attack this turn. Oh, they can just play the flashback, can't they? Oh no, I might have mucked up. Hopefully they pass priority here. But yeah, I've definitely mucked up. Should have put Drannith into play already. Should have put Drannith into play. Hopefully they do something first. Anything that gives us priority. Oh, it's an instant 2. Oh no. I just lost this game for us. I suppose if they do anything, we could eat it from the graveyard. Retracing the Throes of Chaos. Okay. Well, we're going to eat the Calibrated Blast in the graveyard. Going to see if they pay. Sure do. Activate Aether Vial. Drannith into play. Man, there's no way that should have worked. Oh my goodness. All right, opponent reveals a Calibrated Blast, but they can't cast it. Oh, we got so lucky. Pass the turn to us. Aether Vial, let's keep it on 2. Kaldra, let's play Flagstone. So what if we animate both Mishra's Factories and get in? They win that exchange. Let's just go to combat, swing in with the Lion Sash. No blocks. Let's take out their Blast Zone. Let's take out their Bloodstained Mire. Let's take out our Solitude. Hit them down to 6, pass the turn there. I suppose we could have equipped as well into the Esper Sentinel. Opponent passes. Aether Vial staying on 2. It's equipped to the Esper Sentinel. Go to combat, swing in for 6. Oh, opponent's animating a Mishra's Factory. Are they going to go for both? No. Okay, just going to let us eat a Mishra's Factory. That's cool. Let's run out of Burrington Forge Tender. And opponent scoops it up there. Okay. Whew, that was far too close. I guess this is what we got. Hope it's enough. No? Mulligan? Yes. Keep. Ghost Court at the bottom. Arid Misa. They pass to us. Esper Sentinel 2. Let's go Plains Burrington. Crack the Arid Misa. Ingartha Triome. Okay. Well, let's pass the turn there. Steam Vents. Untapped. Scion of Draco. Alrighty. Go to our turn. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. I do want to just get Kaldra here. Let's get Kaldra. Batterskull gains his life, but it also doesn't trade with a, or it only trades with a Scion of Draco. I need to eat them. Opponent swings in for 4. We're going to take it. Down to 16. They do have the 3rd land. They crack it. Mountain. Calibrated Blast. So now we have to sacrifice the Burrington to prevent the damage of the Calibrated Blast. Go to our turn. Horizon Canopy is good. Ghost Quarter Burrington. Let's put Kaldra into play. I was thinking about saving it for blockers, but I actually like putting it into play here. Swing at them for 5. Take it down to 11. Pass the turn there. Swing in for 4. We're going to take it. Blast Zone on 1. Okay. Plains rest in peace. Do we attack? We do. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 6. It's Ghost Quarter the Blast Zone. Pop it now. Gets rid of our Burrington. Ghost Quarter doesn't let them search. Esper Sentinel. Pass it there. They do play a land. Throes of Chaos. We get to draw. Mishra's Factory. Okay. Well, hands are in the Magic Gods. How much damage? Xaxes. Well, that's disappointing. Scoop it up. Alrighty, Lion/Taxes. We went 3-2. Positive, Spirited Companion felt very good. Lion Sash, being able to curate the graveyard always felt good. Eiganjo, maybe I don't think we ever drew Eiganjo against the Blood Moon decks. We didn't get punished in that way. But yeah, we got punished pretty hard with Blood Moon, unfortunately. We're only running the 5 basics. Banishing Slash felt really good. I was pretty happy with our sideboard overall, to be honest. Main board felt pretty good. 3-2, it's okay. So yeah, we beat everything except Calibrated Blast and Blood Moon Saheeli Rai combo, which is frustrating because Taxes used to be pretty Blood Moon proof, but we're only running the 5 basics. We couldn't fetch for them. Maybe if I'd taken a turn off trying to cast the Auriok Champion that turn and Field of Ruined them and got the Plains instead, that game would have gone very differently. If at any point we had drawn a Plains, that would have been good. I had absolutely no fun during that game. None. Hope you guys had fun though, and until next time, have fun.